Hello everybody, welcome to another game review by the Backpack Player. I know that I haven't been doing any game reviews in a while, mainly because I haven't actually bought so many new games, to be honest, but I'm gonna start doing that again. This time it's gonna be about the Evil Within. Yeah. This is one of my favorite games that I have played the last years. I hope that you can hear me, guys. This is the Evil Within, and I got the European version. So I pre-ordered this game. I actually got it for my birthday. So I got the Fighting Chance pack, so that's great. There's some extra stuff that I'm going to talk about. So this is the Evil Within, and this is how it looks like. Nothing, special. I am though a little disappointed over the packet, because if you have the I think if you have the Japanese or the American version, there will actually be an extra. The American version will kind of look like this. Basically what you will get if you have the American version of the Evil Within is that you will basically get one of these, and you can just flip it over and So this is just some small things, but I think that these matters. So yeah. But here is this is the front, the back, and the inside is not very special. It's this is the manual. Not so many pages though. I have no idea nowadays why they're making manuals and they're only like 4 pages long. I really don't understand that. And then here's the disc, very cool. And behind it there's some a background, and it says the Evil Within there. So now let's get started, guys. So first, I'm gonna tell you what you will get if you in the Fighting Chance pack. I'm gonna tell you what you get. Basically, you will get in this game. You will be able to acquire a crossbow. I don't remember the name for the moment, but you will be able to get a crossbow. And if you have this extra pack, you will be able to have. I think it is 2 more special arrows. First, we have fire. And then we have poison. So these 2 are what you get. You will also get, I think, 50,000 green gel, which you can use to upgrade your inventory and your weapons and stuff like that. You will also get 2 med kit that you will have from the beginning of the game that you can use. I don't think that you will get anything more. There's actually been a month since I played this game. I'm going to tell you why that is. But yeah, let's get to it, guys. Let's start. I'm going to start to talk about the story in this game. I think that this game has a very unique and great story. When I played it, it felt like something special happened, but in the end of the game, it was something completely different that actually happened. I'm not gonna spoil the story, but the story is very deep. Though I really wanted them to put some more time on the characters' backstory and their personal story and what they do in the game. That was something that I don't think that they put so much time about. But I love the main villain. He got a really great story and he's a very unique person. I actually, in the end of the game, I actually start feeling sorry for the bad guy, because he was not evil in the beginning. He was not, and if you play the game, you will understand exactly what happened and why he is the way he is. When it comes to the characters in this game, some of the characters, or actually a lot of the characters, I don't really care so much about. We have Sebastian Castellanos, who is the guy that you're playing as, and he's enjoyable. He's really fun to play as, and sometimes the way he acts it's just weird. Then there is a female character named Kidman, and she disappears for half of the game, and I think that's the reason why I didn't actually care about that character. I know that there's going to be some extra DLC packs that you can buy to get some more of her story. Then we have what do we have more? We have Joseph, I think his name is. Yeah. He's also one of the characters, and he also disappears for half of the game. And I didn't care so much about that guy either. So, but basically, he is Sebastian's helper, so to say. Then we have the main villain. His name is I think his name is Ruben. Actually, that was his original name, and after something happened with him. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but there was a part of the game that something happened to him, and after that he called himself Ruvik. But he's the main villain, and I think he's a really cool character. I really wanted to see more of him in the game. I really think he's a very good character, and but I'm not gonna tell too much. When it comes to the graphic, I think that this game got really good graphics. I don't consider this game, as you can see, it's the PS3 version. I don't consider this game having a PS3 graphics. I think that even though that this is the PS3 version, I think that this game is too good to be a PlayStation 3 game when it comes to the graphics. I don't know how the PS4 and the Xbox One version looks like, but I think that the graphic is just awesome. And I know that a lot of people had said that this game has outdated graphics. I don't think that, but maybe it's just me that are stupid. I don't know really, but I really like the graphics. When it comes to the enemies in this game, I love the enemies in this game. They're looking so creepy and unique. For example, here on the background, there's kind of like a zombie there, and there's a zombie there. But these are not zombies; they are possessed by demons. I think that was the way they are, or maybe they are. They kind of look like zombies, but they say in the game you get to know them as the cursed ones. So they gotta be cursed by some sort of demon or some sort of that. Then there's a lot of other creepy enemies. For example, we got this is a boss, and here is the I don't know if you can see it, but here is the chainsaw guy. He kind of looks like the chainsaw guy from Resident Evil 4. He's very much look like that character. Then we have the box. The keeper, and he looks a lot like Pyramid Head from Silent Hill 2. There's even a final battle with the Keeper. And here's the funny part: if you have played Silent Hill 2, then you will. This is just you can't miss this part in the Evil Within. I mean, there's a part in Silent Hill 2 where when you are entering a big room, and then suddenly there are two pyramid heads that are trying to kill you. That is exactly what happened in The Evil Within, in the final chapter actually. You're entering a big room, and there is a door on the other side, and when you are approaching it, it will disappear, and two box heads / the keepers are gonna appear, and then they'll start try to kill you. So I really think that they actually ripped that off from Silent 2, but I'm so happy that they did, you know, because the guy that did this game, he actually said that he did Resident Evil 4, and then I know that he has been playing the Silent Hill games, and more about the enemies I can't say. When it comes to the combat in the game, I just think that this game got a really good combat at some points, but sometimes this game got very bad combat. For example, the stamina. I don't think that's a great idea, because you should be able to get tired, right? But if you were running from a monster that are creeping you out, would you then stop and resting for 10 seconds? No, you would not. You would keep running to the end of the corridor, get into the elevator, then rest. But no, that's something that I really don't like. I don't know if we can say that the stamina has anything to do with the combat. If we're not gonna look at the combat, on the stamina, I think that this game got pretty good combat. When it comes, sometimes when you shoot the enemies, they won't react like they did when I fired the first bullet. Sometimes when I shoot, the zombie, it will fall, go back and get stunned for a bit. And sometimes when I shoot, they don't get stunned. You see, that's some weird technical shit that I just can't figure out. And of course, when it comes to the aiming, especially with the pistol, you need to upgrade your aiming, because it's so bad. It's so bad in the beginning. If you don't upgrade that, then you will miss almost every bullet at zombies. And that can be a pain in the ass if you're playing on Nightmare difficulty or Akuma mode, which is the hardest difficulty. So, the last thing that I'm going to talk about is basically why I don't play this game right now, and that has something to do with the difficulty. And this is basically the main thing. This is the only thing that pissed me out about the game. But first, there are 4 difficulties that you can play, that you can choose. First one is casual, which is the easiest one. Then we have normal, and then we have nightmare. And when you first play the game for your very first time, you will have a choice. Either way, you can play on casual or normal. And when you have beaten the game once, you will unlock nightmare difficulty and Akuma mode, I think. However, the first time you will complete the game, you will basically get a rocket launcher, which is not very useful. It doesn't have... it only has like 20 20 bullets, or what the fuck am I saying? Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about here. So that weapon is not great. Then we have the machine gun. Well, that's pretty good, but you can't upgrade it, and you don't get. And when it comes to the ammo, you don't get so much ammo in the game to that weapon. So it just. I don't think that those two weapons are great, are good to use. And then when you're completing the game on Nightmare, which is a real pain in the ass, you will get the knuckles, and those have insta kills on almost every enemy. Some bigger enemies, it's like 2 hits and then they're dead. So yeah, that's your reward for completing the game on Nightmare. But here's the thing that I'm so angry and frustrating about. Yeah, basically, I tried to complete the game. The only thing that I had left to do on the game is to complete it on Akuma mode. And Akuma mode, it's something that difficulty is very, very unique. And you know why, guys? 1 hit and you're dead. 1 single hit, 1 single bullet hit, 1 single axe throw, 1 single bomb, you are dead. And that's a real pain in the ass. And basically, I played through more than half of the game. I played through. Right now I'm on chapter 11, and I just can't complete it anymore. And you know why? Because I have gotten to a spot in the game where you really need a lot of ammunition, and I don't have that, so I can't complete the game. And I don't want to play through it again. I've already wasted 10 hours, and I don't want to go through the entire game again just to convert ammunition. So that is why I'm frustrated about it. I think that Akuma mode, don't misunderstand me, guys, I love this game, but the Akuma mode destroyed the entire fucking game. You know what they said about this game? We added Akuma mode because you are gonna brag about how you completed Akuma mode. But I don't wanna brag how I almost died, how I almost cried, how I almost took the game and smashed it into the wall. Who wanna brag about that? Nobody wants that. So that's the only thing in this game that really pissed me out. I think that they destroyed the entire fucking game by adding Akuma mode. I mean, 1 hit, come on. They could at least give you 1 hit, and on the 2nd hit you're dead. The only good thing about Akuma mode is that you don't need to use green gel to upgrade your health, because 1 hit you're dead. You also don't need to upgrade your med packs. How much the health packs will give you when you use one. So that's great. But I think that I haven't played this game in a month, and that's the reason, guys. I'm still very angry over this game, that this fucking Akuma mode. And yeah, this is even better. You don't get anything when you complete the game on Akuma mode. Okay, you get a trophy, but you did that when you completed the game on Nightmare 2. But you did get some new weapons. What do you get from completing Akuma mode? Nothing more. So I don't think it's worth it. I don't usually say that, but it's not worth to complete the game on Akuma mode. I just don't think it's worth it. But if we're not gonna talk about that, I think that this game is wonderful. But I'm still very angry about it. I think that this game is one of the best survival horror game the last 5 years. I just think that this game is great, and you should really play this game. Not Akuma mode though, I don't recommend it. And I almost cried when I play the game on Akuma mode. Do not do that. But so far, this is one of the best games that I played in a very long time. And yeah, be sure to buy this game. You are not gonna be disappointed. Thank you guys, and I hope that you like this video. Have a good night, guys.